What's going on, guys? I'm going to give you a quick rundown of this Amazon purchase I have. It's a camplux outdoor, indoor, on-demand hot water unit. It's propane. Got to be safe, but it's low pressure, high performance. Keep it there in the summertime. Put it to the black dot in the wintertime. Same with this side, but you want to be very careful with turning this up because you will burn yourself. And there is your igniter inside there all the way to the right. You see this little peg, it's your igniter in there. It'll tick for 30 seconds or so until ignition is achieved. This is where your heat comes out, not a flame, heat, but you will see blue inside there. It is a propane unit. Got some warnings. Does not like the cold too much, but if your place is warmed up, you should be fine. Should be just fine. I've had it freeze up once, but again, gotta just warm it up. So it says for outdoor use, but it can't be inside if you have basically good ventilation. Get your shower head. It's kind of plasticky, but you can swap it out. That's your propane hookup. The silver one is your water for your shower head, and that's your water going in right there, the green garden hose. That's your drain, that little piece there. You can twist that, and that's where your batteries go. And if you want to take those out for travel, I do. So that's that. Obviously, window. You want to have a carbon monoxide detector in your place too if you're using this inside, which I am, but see how close that is to the window? Fine. On to the water. This is a pumpless unit. You don't have a pump in here. So unless you have a pump or that green hose is a garden hose running to a spigot, I mean, you need water pressure. So you can even suspend the water up outside or up higher on a tree, wherever you got this mounted, and use that pressure to build your water pressure up in there. But boom, that's that. So how do I get my water? I lug it in. I lug it in this container, and in this container it holds 22 liters. So I fill it up, I bring it in here, I set it on the ground. I put this 1/2-inch fitting in here, taped it all up, got that, ran it to a brass fitting. It's basically the same as this, but this is plastic to plastic. This is metal to metal. So boom, to the same connector. 1/2-inch FIP to 1/2-inch FIP, 12 inches. It's a faucet connector. They don't make them much longer than 12 inches, so I needed 2. So I can fill that up, put that on there without having to tip it. Inside the tote, the reason I used a tote to contain it is just because water, I don't want it leaking on my floor if it does happen to leak. So, redneck engineering, people, nothing crazy. Deep cycle Duracell in a water pump that I found basically for nothing. I found 3 of them for free. One of them worked. That was it. One of the 3 worked. That 1/2-inch connector fits right to it. That brass piece is a 1/2-inch to 3/4. Hooks up to my garden hose, which has a small leak, so obviously that's fixed. That needs fixed. Alligator clips. It's closed. No water is getting out if it leaks inside there. That's how it sits. You want this above your pump. If you have it hooked up like this, it always has to be above that pump or above the unit to get that pressure. So it goes from here into here, up and out into here. And once I click this on, water comes out. That thing sparks, and it will only spark for 30 seconds or up until it achieves ignition. And when ignition is achieved, heat will come out of here. Not flames, but heat. You can hear my pump running. Since I don't have much water in it, it'll probably continuously run until it gets primed up. You can put a wedge under here to get your water to go to your pipe, or you can just simply disconnect this puppy. Disconnect the positive wire from that, which I do because I leave for the couple days, and if it has a leak, it'll burn your pump out. So yeah, I get it, it's rinky dink, right? But when you're in a pinch and you want to shower, this is the trick. You get $100 for this unit. Came with the silver hose, came with this hose. I needed to purchase the garden hose. What, $10, $20, $2. This one was $7. This one was like $3, $7. I mean, the battery inside here was $100. Pump, $100. But again, I got the pump for free, so 100, 20, 10. I mean, do the math. It's pretty simple. What's it worth to you? Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you get some use out of it. And again, do not blow yourself up. See ya.